Red 18! A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Restate a state of power. Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
It is the best entrance in college football. At night, Sandman. The Virginia Tech Hokies are rocking. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Chanticleers want to move quickly. There's some room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Chanticleer.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped that one off with some flair and some juice, a 72-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. The 40, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. Give to the big fullback. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the fullback. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line and scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the move. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The shot that clears have their offense in high gear. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly out to the tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And the shot to clear is getting set on 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Oh, I love when you give the fullback the ball. It's kind of a dying breed. It's been taken out of most offenses. But I like when you reward him for all the unselfish plays he has to have throughout a game.
And you know what I like to see? The evolution in football. Fullbacks become a bit of a dying breed. Now you're starting to see a few sneak back in here and there.
It's crazy. Football's cyclical, right? The moment somebody does something else, you go the other direction. It just always changing.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield, and it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
Give to the fullback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Moore. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Moore will throw. Going for 6. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
It's just so nice to have a signal baller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they
got a little grass. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. A run for the quarterback. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A designed run for the quarterback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we're running. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Vick. Got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Keep it on the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They want to run this quarterback. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Hokies will go for it on 4th down. All by himself down the middle. All the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And they tacked on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And finally, their big play receiver gets in the stat column with his first catch of the game, and we're here late in the second quarter. You got to give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've done a nice job taking him away and limiting his damage. Let's see if they can keep it up, though, because when this guy gets hot, he's virtually unstoppable.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could touch the football, including the fullback, but he had no room to go there.
The shot that clears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing more. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to take off. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Finds a man by himself. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the move. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. This is a designed run. They didn't get anybody blocked, didn't fool anybody. They'll lose yardage, and it's 3rd down here late in the half.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense has taken some licks. This QB's made it look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give on the option. There he goes. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the shot that clears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. and Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime. Makes the catch, and he's free. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll move the wide receiver. Left side, Wesco makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Third and 6 yards to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding some room. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
This quarterback part of their running game. Got enough for the first. Racing to the right. Into the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jump to the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Allen. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Runs for the tackle. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the eye.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Nick.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Calls his own number. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
And the Hokies will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down. Turning it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he makes the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Allen. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Pulled down for the tackle. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Pressure coming. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it way down the field. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And this guy's showing you why the fullback position's still alive and well in college football. What a weapon this guy is in this offense. How about that explosive play?
From the gun, the ground game. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dante Moore. Moving out to the right. Got his man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll go play action with Moore. They're working that left side. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they take it in for 6 more points.
How do you not love it when they use the big fullback? Reward the big fella for doing the dirty work and blocking every play, every play. You don't want to account for him? We'll slip him out, throw him the football. He walks into the end zone for 6.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. He breaks a tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Hokies moving quickly to the line. So they'll use a timeout here, 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Dickey. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover.
You got to give the defense credit here, David. I mean, this has been a hard-fought game. A lot of these guys have played tons of snaps. Yeah, they're all out there and they're exhausted and they're tired, but they are still fighting and they're able to come away with that takeaway.
And an unbelievable takeaway because of the time in the game. This is a tie game, late in the ball game. My team needs a takeaway. We need to do something. Otherwise, they're going to milk this clock, go down the field, try to score. Now, we flipped the script. Now we got the ball with a chance at a tie game to go win this thing.
Here's Moore to throw. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Moore to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the right.
tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work. Pick up a huge...
Breaks into the open. A 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore. He's got it. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Moore will throw. Fires to the right. Zips it out to his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Throwing more. Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And this defense taking matters into their own hands. First down, you get the sack. Second down, you force the incompletion. Now sitting in 3rd and long. You got them in their own territory. big opportunity for this defense to shut this offense down right now.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Guys, I can't believe this. They must not trust their defense at all. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to go for it here. You want to talk about a high-risk decision. More to throw for it on 4th down. Moving away from pressure. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Dave.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. They believe they can run right here. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. Oh, it got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They get on the board first here in the overtime period. Now, they don't have to go for 2 here, but it looks as if they're going to try it anyway.
Black 14, black 14. Go.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Dante Moore fires left, and they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Will kick it away and get this game going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The Hokies come to the line in a hurry up.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. He stopped well short of the first down, and the drive ends right there. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
The offense starts with excellent field position. They're going to run it here. Fights through a tackle. And an opening here. Clean through the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. He would not be stopped.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Timeout call by the Hokies. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Hokies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Defense gets the stop on 4th down.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. He keeps it on the design run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
So now it's 3rd and less than a yard from the 20. Figure they got 2 plays to pick up this first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And the Falcons have 1st and 10 here. And The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Touchdown, Air Force. Just refusing to be brought down. What an effort.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Breaking free, end zone ahead. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Hokies will crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Escapes the pocket. Opens, breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hokies. He breaks away for the touchdown.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to scramble now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So Air Force has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
A quick pass, the catch is made. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. He's going to take off. Russell's past the defender. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's a fumble behind the line. The defense has got it. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Air Force. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Rick, lock in. Hey, easy. Lady Hurricane.
They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Using his legs here. Picks up the first and is still going. Breaking into the clear. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it. He's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. 35. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
Looks like he's going to run it. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The Hokies come up to the line in a hurry up. They'll give it to the running back. Sees an opening. Out of bounds at the 47.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. Has tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Powering through. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Defense out of bounds at the 42.
That completion sets up an important third down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They've been stopped in their first 2 fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. Extending the play now. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He pulls it in. It's Johnson. Now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, as you know, in sports, confidence...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Tackle about the 23-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They're going to run it. Fights through the tackler. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, but when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
The Falcons line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's got some speed. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Falcons.
Chris, everything is perfect here. The offensive line did a great job. The timing of the play call is perfect. You get that defense upfield, and then the execution from the quarterback and running back. Good timing, and then you've got him in space on the outside. That is a great play for a touchdown. I tell you what, that is the quarterback's best friend. Short completion, taking the distance, you bet. Shows up on the stat sheet.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. He's looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training.
It's caught. He's got room. And And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job up front, this O-line. They are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got a very comfortable 2nd down and 3 after that defensive penalty. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got space. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Air Force.
Well, this is exactly what this defense was so scared of all week long. In our meetings, they said the speed of this quarterback is something that they had to account for. And here from distance, he's able to get on the outside and show off the speed for a touchdown. When you can just design a quarterback run and get it in from this far out, I tell you what an advantage for this offense.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Right there, they'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus and plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after the takeaway, a big play by the defense to end this quarter. So Air Force has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
We got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
That's a designed quarterback keeper. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Falcons. And the route is on.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
The offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Design quarterback run. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
I love that design as an offense, adding the quarterback to the run game here for this 2-point play. You just equalize out those numbers, and you get an extra blocker in the middle, and he's able to take it in, and it's good.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And there's the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. No chance to catch him there.
They finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And the Falcons' offense is back out there now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that previous play. QB keeper all the way. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Falcons come to the line to run the hurry-up. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, I guess you can categorize this as interesting, Chris. Up 3 scores, throwing the ball late. Could be an interesting handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled.
The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Air Force. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Will not be brought down. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and the game is over. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We are between the hedges, Dooley Field in Sanford Stadium. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Buffalo Bulls against the Virginia Tech Hokies. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Hokies will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll try the right here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's a really nice run by this quarterback, and this defense is going to be forced to take the quarterback on these option plays. Expect the next option down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Was out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. He's bringing it back. Powering through a tackle. Will finally bring him down, but what a play to take away and a huge gain on the return. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first first down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Powers into the end zone. Looks like a design run all the way. The big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having the quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality, that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And the defense comes up with the football.
It feels like in big games, special teams mistakes are always magnified. And here, after the run, he puts it on the ground. And now it's a turnover, and this offense is going to be right back on the field. And they give their defense no rest after that turnover.
And the back gets the football. Fighting him off. The Hokies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Coming up, second down and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Hokies! This offense cannot be stopped.
What a massive advantage it is for an offense when you can pull the number of the quarterback in the run game in this spot on the field. He's obviously athletic enough, but he's also sturdy enough to carry the ball here close to the goal line. He's able to put it across the goal line for a touchdown. Beautiful job right there, but clearly just an advantage to have this guy at quarterback.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Close to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle after the return, but a huge...
Bye.